Hey folks, it's Nessa here on Infinitely Zero's channel. So I know I mentioned I'm way overdue to make videos, so I was behind on this one and decided I should finally film it, and I wanted to show some of the things that I got when I went to the North Carolina Fiberfest back in March. So while I was there, right before closing, I went into the booth of Meridian Mill House, which is a mill here in North Carolina. It's in Gastonia. They were giving out free samples, so like these, and this. So I grabbed some, and I also bought some yarn from them. So let me read a little bit about them. They said about us: Meridian is a worsted spinning mill and yarn dyeing facility in North Carolina. We have many years of experience creating commercial knitting and weaving yarns. Meridian Mill House has developed a house line of natural yarns for wholesale hand dyers. We're ready to be your natural yarn partner. If you want to purchase their U.S. milled yarns, there's a coupon code. It's called Try It Out for 50% off of their sample skeins. And you can contact them. And their phone number is 883-661-0090. So this is the info. That's what I just read to you guys. And there's a picture of the mill. Yeah, and I mentioned to them I had a channel, and I'm also going to the crochet retreat. So I was able to get a few skeins of this, which I think I'm most likely taking to the retreat. So they're mini skeins. I'm not sure how much yarn is in each skein. If the yardage is what the normal size skein, sorry, these are hanks, what the normal size hanks are, or if that's when you buy that hank, that's how much yarn comes in. So one of these is 100% superwash Shiniko wool. They go 306 yards, 100 grams. And they have their email address, which is customerservice@meridianmillhouse.com. And that has a different phone number, 704-517-1364. So that's the one I just read. This one here is Foothills Fingering Yarn. It's superwash merino wool with 20% cashmere nylon. This other one, so at the crochet retreat, we do what we call yarn tasting, and we get to try different yarns, so I figured that would be fun for this. We got to do these because Tiffany had gotten some last year, and she wasn't able to get them this year, so it was lucky that I was. This one is the Hope Valley Fingering Yarn. It's 100% superwash Shiniko wool, and that one it says 457 yards, 100 grams, so I'm thinking that's the size of the regular hank. This glittery one is Little Switzerland Sport, 80% superwash Shiniko wool and 20% stellina, 316 yards. So yeah, you see the stellina there. How cool is that? This other one is Gastonia worsted. I really like this one. It's 89% superwash merino wool, 6% acrylic, and 5% rayon. That's 230 yards. Then there's this Hope Valley worsted yarn, which is 100% superwash Shiniko wool. Isn't that pretty? And then Foothills DK, 20% superwash merino, 20% cash style nylon. And that's that one. So that's all of them. They also had these packs, which had 5 hanks each. So they were able to give me those for free too, and they have like little yarns joining them that are different colors, and that's how you figure out which yarn is which. And that's the other packet. So in this packet, one of the hanks is Rodant Aran, 100% Shiniko wool, white. These are not superwash merino. This one's Rodanthe worsted, 100% Shiniko wool, the yellow yarn. The other is the Raleigh Fingering, 80% Shiniko wool and 20% mulberry silk. Then there's a Raleigh Bulky, which is probably this one is the bulky, which is 80% Shiniko wool, 20% mulberry silk. Then there's Jockey's Ridge Sport, 89% Shiniko wool, 6% acrylic, 5% rayon. That's what these were. And then this other one, very cool. It's a Happy Valley Fingering was one of the hanks. That's 100% superwash Shiniko wool. The other one is Happy Valley Worsted, and then Happy Valley Bulky, and those are all 100% Shiniko wool. Then there's a Charlotte Fingering, which is 80% superwash merino wool with 20% mulberry silk, and Foothills Fingering, which is 80% superwash merino wool with 20% cash style nylon. Very cool. I was just wondering if the nylon one was stretchy. So these are the hanks that I bought from them when I was there. I realized after the fact that they were not superwash merino. So this one is the Meridian Mill House, 100% US 21.5 micron merino, 200 yards or 100 grams. Worsted weight in this colorway was the medium brown. They recommend a US 6 to 7 knitting needles, and I paid $10.22 for this hank. I'm sorry, no, I did not. I paid $8.24. I paid what was on the sticker. And that's exactly what it says that I read to you guys. And this is what their yarn label looks like. So I thought this was really pretty. Of course, there was another person there, and they bought all the colors that they had of these yarns, so she actually let me buy 4 that she took out from her pile. This was the Cerulean Blue colorway. It's 89% US Shiniko wool with 6% acrylic and 5% rayon. Those are the little flecks or nips in there, neps in there. And I paid $8.24 for this hank. Again, it's not superwash merino, but it's pretty. It's worsted weight. So it's just a really pretty blue with browns. What else? I got some of their regular yarn. And because I was in a rush, I messed up and I didn't realize that... I'll explain later. I didn't realize that these two colors were not the same blue, that they're different, but they look the same when I was there. And this is their acrylic yarn, Millhouse Medium Acrylic, 100% acrylic. I haven't figured out how to order this yet, how to order more. And it's made in US with imported fibers. It's this is the medium heathers, the tan heather colorway. This was $4.50 for the skein. It's 6 ounces or 300 yards, 170 grams, 274 meters, number 4 weight yarn. They say machine wash, tumble dry is okay. Yeah. That's all the info on there. That's what the front label looks like. Just really pretty, nice and soft yarn. I got like the 4 hanks of this pretty tan heather. And then it's the same specs for this, but this colorway is actually smoke teal heather, which is really pretty. This was also $4.50, and so was this one. And this one is teal heather. So they're very close, but they are a little different. So you can see the labels. The names of the colorways are different. I got this from my friend who has a lavender and alpaca farm. I filmed a video of pictures of her farm when we went on a farm tour last year. So she had this bag for sale. I thought it was super cute, so I bought it. She does not make these bags, she orders them. This is from, it's called Emma Ball, is the creator, the designer. It's sheep and sweaters. I think I paid $33 for it, which is a great price for a bag. And yeah, so it's designed by Emma Ball. It's a large bucket bag, and her website is www.emmaball.co.uk. I'll try to put that in the description of the video. And that has the address and everything. And then one of the vendors was selling this. so I got this. This was at a great price. I can't remember how much. I thought it was cool. I need to iron it a little bit here on the feet to fix it, but besides that, it has a pocket over here, which is pretty cool. And I guess the bag is like top design, and then you put the pattern on it. And what else did I get? Oh, and I got some weaving yarn. I got a loom stand, which I'm not going to show in this video. And I got some cotton yarn on cotton yarn cones. And this was from the Loft. So I got this pretty purple, this pretty teal blue. And this is, yeah, it's from Lofty Cotton. It's 8/4. This colorway is Amethyst. That was 420 yards, 4 ounces. And it's about $7.10. And this colorway is the turquoise blue. And the A4 is kind of close to like a sport weight yarn. Between sport and fingering, between a number 1 and a number 2. And I got a bigger cone of the silver, which I thought was pretty. This is the same from the same place. It's also 8/4 cotton. This colorway is Timberwolf, and this was $13.10 for the cone. And it's 840 yards, I believe, for the cone, for this one. This is the bigger cone. And they had a larger size up too. So if I ever get to weaving again, I can use that. And I also got this cool tool to help me tighten things up on the loom, on the side, the crank, because I've been having issues with my hands, so that should hopefully help. So that is everything I wanted to show for this video. If I have a chance, I'll try to film a few more. And I'll be gone next week. I'll be at the crochet retreat for Tiffany Hansen, with Tiffany Hansen. I get to see some of my friends. So thanks so much for watching, folks. Oh, I forgot to say hi and welcome to my new and returning subscribers. Thanks for being here. Hi and welcome. Yeah, new and return. If you like the channel, please click like and subscribe. You can also join and become a member. And hi and welcome to my members. Thank you so much for your support. It means a lot. It helps a lot. So take care, everyone. Bye. Thanks.